as guys, we are not as good oftentimes as our wives and the women in our lives at forging intentional friendships. That's what this retreat provides, that opportunity. I'm very thankful for that. Finding out about the retreat was an answer to a prayer. I think the challenge for me, maybe it's a challenge that a lot of men have, is just showing up. What I appreciated about the weekend is that it's structured around a curriculum. There was a good amount of downtime available to us to really contemplate what we had just been talking about, to have further conversations about it, and just simply to relax.
So I heard about the retreat through probably Men of Arms Facebook page. What made me sign up for it again is knowing the importance of getting away to refresh myself, but also to hear other men's stories. And retreat itself, I could tell there was a lot of thought put into it, make sure everything comes together. Another thing I really like about the retreat was after the retreat server, instead of just the weekend away with Equilibrium, there's follow-ups of 5 to 6 months after the retreat, and then to hear the stories after their story continued, to meet once a month and just check in. Out of that, I have 5 new friends, people I can pray for, and they're praying for me.
So, church retreats, again, they're great and they have their purpose. This is unique in that you do have that sort of smallness of the group, and then have the ability to then continue that connection afterwards on a more intimate level. There's not a lot of opportunities for guys that way.
The Equilibrium retreat I was on was in Georgia in the fall of 2022. The fly fishing was my favorite. It was only the second time I was ever fly fishing. The first time was river rafting in Montana, and then this one was actually wading in and then catching the fish.
May of 2022, we went to State College, and it was the fly fishing adventure. And we learned that we all have similar struggles and successes, that we can really relate to each other.
Yeah, so the biggest takeaway from the retreat is, I would say probably, is how my family has seen the change. My wife had mentioned it after I was home for a couple of weeks, how she's seen a change in me. Spending time away, it's important. It can be a challenge because the family's at home, right? But then you come home and they see a better husband, they see a better dad. If you're looking for a life-changing experience, then you're going to want to do the Equilibrium retreat.